Hi, I'm Mowgli and welcome to Mowgli Studio. In these video series, we're going to be talking about the Moeller Technique, what it is, why we use it, and how to do it. So let's start off by talking about my experience with the Moeller Technique and why it's important to me. When I was younger, learning to drum, I was playing a lot, but I could never really play too fast. For a few minutes, sure, but before long, my arm would seize up, my hand would feel like a claw, and my shoulders would get these knots in them. And when it came time to doing quick rolls, 30 seconds around the kit, or even just on the snare drum, it would just add to the tension. So, before long, that tension in my body just kept building. And I was gigging a lot. I was in 3 bands, and sometimes I would have 2 rehearsals and 1 gig in one day. And the tension kept building and building and building. And by the time I was 21, I was in so much pain that the doctors told me that I might have to stop drumming because of severe tendinitis that had built up in my forearms. Now this was devastating for me because I love drumming. I still do. And I didn't want to give it up. And the thought that I might have to was heartbreaking for me. So I spoke to every professional drummer I knew at the time about how they keep playing, how they make a career out of playing drums all the time without hurting their body. And that's when I discovered Stanford Moeller and the Moeller method. So with nothing to lose, I learned Moeller, and it changed my entire playing. I was playing more relaxed. I was able to pull off fills that I couldn't do before, movements that I never thought my sticks could make. I was doing effortlessly, moving around the kit on the snare drum, playing at tempos that used to put me into rigor mortis. It was incredible. And the really, really cool thing about all this was that it was so easy. There was this ease and butteriness that was added to my experience sitting at the drum set. And then to bring it all full circle, after I learned Moeller Technique, no matter how much I played, I never experienced any pain in my hands, arms, or shoulders. So what is the Moeller method? It was derived from old world military marching snare drummers, and it was coined after Stanford Augustus Moeller, who observed these drummers using their entire arms to make the stroke as opposed to just their wrist, and he put it all in a book and he called it the Moeller method. Okay, so why do we want to learn the Moeller technique? Moeller helps with power, speed, endurance, control, dynamics, and it helps reduce muscle tension and strain. Many people think of the Moeller technique as an advanced drumming skill. I think it's a fundamental technique that every drummer should have in their toolbox. I made these videos to teach the Moeller technique in an easy to understand format. They're for anyone who wants to learn and for my students who want to review what we cover in our class. I'll be breaking down the Moeller stroke into easy to understand segments. By breaking it down in this way, you'll learn that the Moeller stroke is nothing more than a few simple motions of the shoulder, elbow, wrist, and hand. By building on the motion gradually and taking time to learn each component, you'll be developing a strong foundation of the Moeller technique. In these next videos, we're going to be talking about understanding the kinesthetics behind the Moeller stroke. Then we will be applying this motion to the free stroke and then to sticking exercises that you can take to your drum set. If at any point you need any help, you got any questions, feel free to shoot me a message. You can do it in the comments below or go to my website, www.mogely.com, and I'll be happy to help in any way I can. And thanks for watching. Take care.